chips are down. When the going gets tough, we get tougher. You're watching Walker High School Baseball.
Welcome to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Mr. Dan Murphy here. Thank you for tuning into tonight's contest between the Comeaux Spartans and the Walker Wildcats and the visiting Comeaux Spartans. First round of the playoffs, Caleb Maffaletto with 2 strikes against him right now, and this is the third offering.
.318 on the year. He has 4 homers and 27 RBIs.
1-2 the count to Maffaletto, the catcher for the Spartans. A little bit high for a ball. Spartans out of the Lafayette area. Walker comes in an overall record of 22-12, and Comeaux Spartans come in with an overall record of 22-11. So this is a game of Walker being a 15 seed and Comeaux being an 18 seed. So both teams pretty evenly matched up here.
Yeah, both played in a very tough district this year. So, they've all had excellent schedules and played in close games the whole year.
Here, hits this one hard to center field. It's very deep, and it's going to go to the wall as Casey Bryant gives chase, and surprising power there by Caleb Maffaletto, but he gets a double.
He's tied for the team lead in home runs with 4. So, good power from the leadoff spot, and that ball was touched.
Casey Bryant was playing right at about midway and had to give chase to go get it. The batter, number 9, Alex Hewlin, the pitcher.
And Hewlin comes in batting .410 on the year, no homers and 5 RBI.
Comeaux out of District 3-5A, finished up 4-10 in district. Of course, Barb was the district leader with an overall record of 12-2. Sam Houston came in second, 10-3. Sulphur, Acadiana, Lafayette, Comeaux, Southside, and New Iberia make up the district. Hits this one hard to the right side. It's going to be foul.
Quickly, we have some pitching stats on Chance Reed. 44 innings pitched on the year. He's given up 11 walks, hit 28 strikeouts. He comes in an ERA of 3.50.
Team.
We've got some people tuned in on YouTube from the Lafayette area.
Here's the pitch. Puts down the bunt. Very nicely done. Charging Thurman goes to first base and in the glove, but out of the glove as Cooper Carlton can't hold on to it. So Hewland will reach on the error.
I actually think that was probably a base hit. That was a very tough play. That was an excellent bunt.
But it got to his glove before he was at base and he dropped it. So I'm going to give the error on 1, right?
I thought it was a base hit. I would score it a base hit. But I am not the official scorer. You have the book.
I'm the one with the book, so.
You never agree with me, even though I'm always right.
Thank you, Dan.
See you Comeaux people watching on YouTube. I'm trying to help you guys out.
I'm going to score it as an error. The batter, number 8, Austin Hillebrandt, the shortstop. Hits this one foul to the right side.
Hillebrandt batting .354. He has 1 homer and 18 RBIs. And Mr. Randy Kish fools all of the Comeaux people here, all looking to see if their car got hit in the parking lot.
Oh, and 1 to Hillebrandt. Here's the pitch. Inside, grounder. Thurman over to second base in time for the out, but the Spartans do score a run as Maffaletto crosses home plate for the first run of the game. It will be an RBI for Hillebrandt.
It was actually a good play by Thurman. I didn't think he had a shot at second. That ball was so slow. Must have got a bad jump off of first base.
Now batting number 9, Jordan Perez.
batter, number 9, Jordy Perez, the first baseman.
I think he's number 19.
Back.
I think it's number 19, Jordy Perez got. He's batting .276. He has 4 homers and 18 RBI.
Here's a pitch, inside curveball, hit to the right side, under the Champagne, and stops it from going any further. Base hit for Perez.
Well, he inside out of that ball. That ball was a jam shot, and he just fought it off. Great job of hitting by Perez.
The batter, number 22, Ian Richard, the second baseman.
Richard's batting .206. He has no homers and 10 RBI. Chance Reed hasn't exactly fooled anybody yet today.
Hits this one high in the air and caught by Reed for out number 2.
I didn't see an infield fly called on that one, Strange. Walker can get out of this one on 1 run scored. You got to figure that's a win for them, right?
Yep. The batter, number 1, David Daigle, the left fielder.
Daigle's batting .327, 1 homer, 12 RBI.
Tonight, and he frames one for a strike.
Well, he's got 1 home run on the year, and he can't be 5-5 at the plate.
The high and inside for a ball. Winner of this game will play the winner of West Monroe and Natchitoches Central. West Monroe, the number 2 seed, Natchitoches Central, the number 31 seed. They're playing at West Monroe. Hits this one hard to left field. Mason Morgan watches it drop in front of him. Caleb Webb, the relay to home plate, and Caleb Webb says that he had the ball.
No, I thought he missed the tag.
And the home plate umpire says that he's going to be safe coming home. So Hillebrand will get a run for the Spartans, and they'll take a 2-0 lead.
I'm watching the delayed on YouTube, and he got right around the tag. He did not touch him.
Number 10, Jackson Woods.
So the Spartans now have a 2-0 lead after the base hit and RBI by Daigle. The batter, number 10, Jackson Woods, the right fielder.
Woods batting .368, 9 homers, 4 RBI.
Big swing and a miss. Chance Reed looks in. A lot of action on the baseline there. There's a nice looking pitch for a strike to Woods. 0-2 now to the right fielder.
Almost had some pretty good swings here in the first inning.
Chance Reed, the senior, 5'10", 160 pounds. And here is a strikeout, out number 3, the first strikeout of the game. But the Spartans do score 2 at the top of the first inning. You score Spartans 2, Wildcats nothing. We'll take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
And since we can't drive ourselves to practice,
our parents need a safe vehicle to get us here on time. That's why they choose Jerry Lane Chevrolet.
a family-owned dealership with a huge selection.
If you're looking for a big league dealership
That treats you like one of the team, you can count on Jerry Lane.
When you call on ALE Plumbing, it means you need a dirty job done right. ALE is locally owned and operated right here in Walker. They are a proud supporter of Walker High. ALE offers 24-hour repair service covering a wide variety of problems. ALE also offers some specialty work in the form of sewer line video inspections, slab leak repairs, and a certification, installation, and repair of backflow preventers. Give ALE a call to get it done.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School Baseball.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy here. The Wildcats trail 2-0. Bottom of the first inning here. They have first at-bat coming up here. Beautiful day here at Wildcat Field. Beautiful weather, too. High 75 degrees right now. Man, it is fantastic out there. Low humidity.
Absolutely. And we have Mr. Alex Hewlin on the mound today, and some numbers on him for the year. He's thrown 38 innings pitched this year. He's given up 35 hits. He's given up 13 walks and 34 strikeouts, and his ERA is 1.29. Not too shabby.
That's important.
His ERA holds, then he wins. He's not going to give up 2 runs if his ERA is 1.29. Right?
Mm-hmm. So, first Wildcat to the plate will be Taylor Johnson. He'll be DHing tonight.
And Taylor comes in batting
He'll be DHing for Sean Pound, the second baseman.
322, no homers, and 28 RBIs.
Let's see if the Wildcats can get something going here. First pitch inside and low.
Kind of moved the lineup around a little bit tonight. The batting order.
And the position players as well. Johnson hits this one to left field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. He'll stay right there at first base for a leadoff single on the second pitch.
Didn't get a lot of it, but got just enough.
The batter, number 28, Mason Morgan, the left fielder, normally plays catcher, but moved to left field for this game.
Mason Morgan comes in batting 324. He does have 1 home run in the season.
Hits this one to left field as well. Same exact spot. 2 singles in the exact same place.
I mean, identical.
So Johnson would have, almost the exact same spot. Morgan with the single in the same spot.
Probably settled down. Everybody settled down a little bit.
The batter, 34, Caleb Webb, the catcher tonight. Caleb Webb hits this one to right side. And it's a lot of activity out there, and it does fall in safely for a foul ball.
Caleb Webb comes in batting 367 on the year. He does have 2 homers and 20 RBI. Normally with nobody out, you might have someone bunt here to get the time run a second, but you're not gonna have Caleb Webb bunt.
Webb, 2021, first team all district, first team all state, first team all parish, first team all metro, and signed with Panolia College as a catcher. And this is the first time we've seen him catch.
Look where the first baseman is playing. That is odd.
Here's a pitch to Webb.
Wow.
Shows bunt and punts this one foul.
Yeah, I don't know if that was called. He did it on his own, but now the first baseman's probably going to go back with 2 strikes. I don't understand having Caleb Webb trying to sacrifice there, especially after you give him the hits on the first pitch.
0-2 to count. Here's the pitch outside to Webb. Webb sees his first ball.
That was a nice scoop by the catcher, Muffalato.
Now the home plate umpire is
we got some
asking for some more
balls.
baseballs.
Can't play without baseballs.
He would constantly rotate those into him. 1-2 to Webb. Here's a pitch inside, and the runners will advance. Coach Carver telling them to stay right there as Johnson, as both players advance.
There's your sacrifice punt right there.
There you go.
Without using that.
So they're advancing on the pass ball or wild pitch? Who's putting that one as?
I think it was a pass ball. I thought it was catchable.
Pass ball.
Yeah, I don't know if they give Caleb Webb anything to hit here.
Caleb Webb stays alive to work the count to full. No outs here. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Chopper to third base, over to first base in time for out number one.
And he placed it there. You hit it to shortstop and probably score a run.
Tell you what, good job over there by McAllister. He took the ball and he turned back to make sure the runner didn't run, but I don't think he had any intention of watching the run. I think he just wanted to turn his head and then throw to first base no matter what.
And as the base runner, you got to give him something to look at because nobody's covering third. He can't throw back and get you. So you got to give him something to look at to force his hand.
The batter, number 14, Hunter Bethel, the right fielder.
Hunter's batting 299, no homers and 15 RBI, and had been leading off for a while.
Here's a pitch. A little bit low for a ball to Bethel.
And that looked pretty good.
It did.
I don't know where that one was.
Bethel, 2021 district MVP. And he signed with Holmes Junior College. Here's the second offer, and Bethel, big swing and a miss.
Nice looking curve or slider, whatever it was there. Breaking pitch.
Did you give us the numbers for Hunter Bethel?
I did.
This is a frantic first inning here. A lot of stuff going on. There's a strike at the knees. A strike two.
I look like about the same place as that first pitch that he called the ball. And the sun just came out very bright.
1-2. Here's the offering. Bring it outside by Hewlin.
You got to make, if you're going to make an out, you got to make it a productive out. You got to get one of those runs in. Anywhere but a ground ball or third, short of the pitcher, and you score a run.
Also at third, Morgan at second. Hunter Bethel hits this one hard to left field. It's deep and on it and making the catch is Daigle, but Johnson will tag up and the Wildcats have their first run.
I thought Mason Morgan should have been tagging at second because if the ball goes over his head, he's going to score even if he's standing on second. And I thought he could have tagged and got the third.
So the Wildcats now score one run to make it a 2-1 game. The batter, number 9, Cooper Carlton, the first baseman.
Cooper's batting 325, no homers, 20 RBI.
A little bit low and outside for a strike to Carlton. So this game really starting off with a lot of action, a lot of things happening, which I really like. Here's a breaking ball again.
Yeah, the pitcher's on full.
This one misses. Great crowd on hand here, as you see on your television screens. We thank each and every one of you for tuning in to tonight's action on WLFT, Top Channel 117, Detail 130. Breaking ball hits this one foul to the right side, out of play. Live Oak made it to the playoffs. They're number 9 seed taking on Covington. Zachary, number 5 seed taking on Captain Shreve. Dedham Springs playing at Acadiana, and Central's at home versus Alexandria. Spartans came in winning 13 games in a row. They were 13-0 to start the season.
Well, if he could hit one in the left center field gap, he could run for a while.
Here's a pitch. Breaking ball hit hard to left field and center field, and it's going to be the center fielder settling under it. Caleb Menard grabs it for out number 3, but the Wildcats do score a run. The score, Wildcats 1 and the Spartans 2. We'll take a break and watch the Wildcat baseball on WLFT.
You're watching Walker High School baseball only on WLFT.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy. Listen to a little bit of Garth Brooks music here right now. Be a big concert this weekend.
I'll hear a lot of Garth Brooks this weekend, yes. Friday and Saturday.
Be there Friday and Saturday. Not many people know about the Friday concert, but
nope,
what's the deal with the Friday concert?
He's doing a 2.5-hour rehearsal for 9,000 LSU students that they gave tickets away to it, and I'm lucky enough to be there to sell some Papa John's pizza on the floor to the students and listen to Garth Brooks 2 nights in a row.
The batter, number 3, Max Cedello.
I'm sorry, I won't be listening. I'm going to be working, really.
You'll be working? You'll be hearing the music in the background there. Reed looks in, delivers inside for another ball.
See if the second time through both orders, if they, the pitchers adjust a little bit, and it's like they've never seen these guys before.
There's a nice looking pitch right there for a strike to Cedello.
Cedillo comes in batting .207, and he has no homers and 4 RBI in the year.
Cedello hits this one hard, and it's going to be foul to the left side.
At times, no one getting fooled by either team yet.
There is strike 3 to Cedello, the second strikeout of the game for Chance Reed, out number 1.
Must have nipped the inside corner there for strike 3. Good looking pitch.
Good looking pitch there by Reed, so second strikeout. As I said, nibbled the inside corner there. The batter, number 30, Caleb Menard, the center fielder.
Menard batting .233, no homers, 13 RBI.
Grounder to Champagne over the first base in time to Carlton for out number 2.
Seems as though wanting to settle down, like I said in the first inning. Nerves get a hold of you. No matter how long you've been playing baseball, the playoffs come.
Oh yeah,
you get nervous.
A little bit of extra excitement here. Back to the top of the order, Caleb Muffaletto, the catcher up. First time up, had a double, scored a run.
I don't know if he's the leadoff batter all the time, but he's leading the team in RBIs with 27 for a leadoff batter. That is very rare.
The ball very deep to the wall, if you remember. You all saw, Bryant had to get on his horse to get back there. He surprised him a little bit. Hits this one hard to the right side, out of play. A lot of power for his stature. Now you see some of the fans here at Walker High School. some of the parents enjoying the game.
Not a whole lot of these Comeaux kids are very big, but they can hit.
Here's a grounder. Reed over and beats him to the base. It made it kind of interesting, but it will be an unassisted play by Reed. Halfway through 2, you score. Spartans 2, Wildcats 1. We'll take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Joni.
And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux, Dan Murphy here for the first round of the LHSAA 5A State Championship playoff games. Number 15, Walker taking on number 18, Comeaux High School out of the Lafayette area. Teacher of our class, Mr. Michael Hilbun, says he's from the Lafayette area, so he's going to special support to Comeaux High School.
He does, and actually he's coming up here right now, walking up the steps.
I, too, am originally from the Lafayette area. I graduated from Opelousas High School.
The sun has really come out here in the last inning or so. I mean, it was hiding behind the clouds for a while. You know, getting about that time where the right side of the field, second base, first base, right field gets a little tough when the sun starts setting.
Bottom of the second inning we go. Landon Kish, the batter.
Landon's batting 182, has no homers and 8 RBI in the year.
Breaking ball outside the Kish. Live Oak playing Covington. They'll play the winner of Santa Ma and Chalmette, which (9 versus 24). Live Oak versus Covington. This is a little bit outside. Another ball to Landon. 2-1 to count to Landon. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now to Kish.
Along with baseball playoffs, the sport I love very much, golf. The LHSA golf state tournament, the regionals today, and my brother-in-law is one of the golf coaches at St. Paul's, and they won regionals today, so advanced to the state tournament. They are defending state champs in golf.
Oh, okay.
They have a freshman golfer that is just phenomenal this year, so very good golf team at St. Paul's.
Full count to Kish. Here's the delivery. Kish hits this one high. Center fielder under it. And making the catch is Menard for out number 1.
Now batting number 23, Philip Thurman.
The batter, number 23, Philip Thurman, the third baseman.
So he's batting 267. He has no homers and 6 RBI. Funny story, 2 years ago, after the first day of state, St. Paul just shot lights out, and he texted me, I text my brother-in-law. I said, what size ring do you wear? And they stunk it up day 2 and lost, and he still blames me.
Oh my gosh.
The announcer jinx. I gave it
jinx,
to him.
Yeah. I don't do that at all. And you and Clint can keep doing that all you want, but nope. Philip Thurman fouls this one back. breaking ball. Very nice looking pitch. And barely misses there. Another breaking ball. Phillip can't find the mark on it, so swings and gets a strike.
Both pitchers so far in inning 2 have pitched a lot better in the first inning.
Rounds this one foul. Walker Wildcats came in 21-12. They are 6-10 versus the top 32 teams, and they're 2-4 versus teams in the top 10. And those 2 wins coming against Live Oak High School. Live Oak, the number 9 seeded team. Hits this one hard. Nice job of hitting to left field. It will be a base hit for Phillip Thurman.
Just pitch on the outside corner, just reached out and poked it over the shortstop's head.
The batter, number 17, Casey Bryant, the center fielder.
Casey's batting .293, no homers, 8 RBI in the year.
Here's the first offering a little bit high to Casey Bryant. Outside for a ball. Lady Cats will play Friday in Sulphur at 12 o'clock, taking on Santamall. There's a pitch. Bryant fouls this one out of play to the right. And of course, that's one of the 4 losses the Lady Cats had. They lost twice to Santamall.
Yeah, can't say enough about the Walker softball team and especially Laney Bailey, who pitches every game and in 33 games has 25 or so home runs. Just an unbelievable player, and just a better person. Just he is all around
super nice. I saw her this morning walking in the halls, and I told her good luck. She's just smiling and saying thank you very much. Very nice. 3-1 to count to Bryant. Here's a pitch, and the ball in the dirt. So Thurman will make his way to second base, and Bryant will draw the walk and go to first. So we'll have to see if Alex Hewlin can settle down here, get the ball in the strike zone more. The batter, number 15, Chance Reed, the pitcher.
Chance batting .241, no homers, 14 RBI. And look, your whole pitcher staff's available today because you can't save anybody for the next round. If you don't get there, nobody to save. And back to Laney Bailey, Saturday's game, she hit it. We thought it was a pop-up to the center fielder. She has so much power. And it went over the center field wall. It was incredible.
I believe she hit that one maybe an inch off the tape. First pitch is a strike to Chance Reed. Alex Hewlin looks in, checks the runner, and delivers. A bit outside for a ball.
Hewlin doesn't throw too many pitches out of straight. He really throws nothing but sliders.
Reed signed with Hendrix College as a pitcher, so he'll be continuing his baseball career. Puts down the bunt over to third base in time, but he drops it. Ethan McAllister drops the ball, and the bases are now loaded.
That was an excellent play by Hewlin. And McAllister just dropped it. I mean, had him beat easy, just dropped it.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 5, Valerian Comeaux. Now batting for the Wildcats, number 11, Taylor Johnson.
So Coach Michael Dumiller will come down and talk to the home plate umpire to make sure that we know that the courtesy runner will be number 5. That'll be the Ladarian Kolar.
Walker has exactly what they want. One of their best hitters with the bases loaded, 1 out. And once again, if you don't on, you make it out. You better be a productive out. You got to get that run home.
Back to the top of the order, Taylor Johnson, first time up had a single and scored a run.
I think back-to-back singles for the first two in the same spot in left field. Do that again, you score two.
Hewlin looks in, the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball hits hard to right field. Second baseman under it and makes the catch. It's going to be Ian Richard for out number 2.
And if the right fielder would have come up and hit him and the ball would have fallen, it still would have been out because the base umpire had already called infield fly. So.
Okay, so you're looking at the mechanics of it, okay. So now 2 outs. The batter, number 28, Mason Morgan, the left fielder, had a single in the first inning. Here's a big breaking ball. Nice looking pitch there for a strike.
I don't know if I've ever seen a high school outfielder play more shallow than a right fielder. He is way up.
He is very close. You are correct. Another breaking ball outside that misses. Comeaux ended up 22-11. Did not play a 5A team until they played their first district game, which I thought was very interesting about their schedule.
That is very strange. I'm sure they had a reason for it.
2-1 to count to Morgan.
Yeah, if he can hit one to right center, everybody scores.
He hits this to right. And Woods settles back and makes the catch for out number 3. So the Wildcats strand 3 on the bases. After 2, you score Spartans 2, Wildcats 1. We'll take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
Life's hard. You want to get it right, we want to help. Maybe you feel like Christians are more known for what they're against.
But we want you to know that God is for you, and we are for you.
No matter who you are,
or where you are on life's journey, we have a place for you.
we'd love for you to come and check it out.
Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4 reminds Wildcat fans to be fire safe this season and every season. District 4 consists of volunteer and professional firefighters, men and women of your community, your neighbors, providing fire protection and life-saving first response for accidents and medical emergencies. When you need help, we'll be there. Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4, our family protecting your family since 1975.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School Baseball.
And we are back. Top of the third inning, we are going. 2, 3, and 4 hitters up for the Spartans.
We do have a very nice crowd watching on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of people in Comeaux over there watching.
Starting off the top of the third for the Spartans, number 9.
We appreciate everybody watching no matter what avenue you choose, be it YouTube or WLFT. The batter, number 9, Alex Hewlin, the pitcher. Hits this one hard to right field, and it will be Hunter Bethel fielding it and throwing into Champagne. But
that was a great job of hitting. He just, outside corner, just reached out and poked it.
So Alex Hewlin reaches out and gets a base hit. Courtesy runner, number 18.
First base, number 18, Jackson Halsey.
Halsey, the courtesy runner for the pitcher.
I got to tell you, whoever designed Comeaux's uniforms didn't care about people in the press box trying to read the numbers.
Number 8, Austin Hillebrand.
Yeah, they are very unique jerseys there. They're kind of like a throwback almost.
Yeah, you know, look like the design is the old Houston Astros. You know, I know not the same color, but kind of the same pattern as the old Houston Astros uniform.
The batter, number 8, Austin Hillebrand. The shortstop reached on a fielder's choice that you thought was a base hit, but is that the one?
Hillebrand leading the team with 29 hits on the year.
Hillebrand looks at a strike. Hillebrand also had the RBI. Outside corner for another strike there. So Chance Reed starting to settle in.
Thurman at third base, he started to square around. He started charging, and when he pulled the bat back, he just like grabbed a handful of grass to try to get back, to put on the brakes and get back.
Reed looks, delivers, big swing and a miss, and it's going to be a strikeout. Strikeout number 3 for Reed. Out number 1.
Yeah, that was a big out because they wanted to get that runner down to second base.
The batter, number 19, Jordy Perez, the first baseman, had a single in the first inning. Rounder, Thurman fields it over to second base in time for out 1. And Perez will make his way to second after the throw-in error. So, Hewlin out.
Yeah, somebody's got to be talking to Sean Pond to tell him don't throw, because even with a good throw, he wouldn't have had him at first.
Second base. Now batting number 22, Ian Richard.
So Perez reaches second base on the throw-in error by the second baseman. The batter, number 22, Ian Richard, the second baseman. Grounder, Thurman up high to Carlton, and then the Spartans will score another run on the error, so it will be Jordy Perez with a run scored.
I think he tried to take too much off the throw. Just tried to get it over there and just airmailed it. If he just had just his regular throw to first base, he's got him easy. But he just tried to take a little bit off the throw and just change his release point and just took off.
Now batting number 1, David.
So Richard reaches on the error. So Dan, does he get credit with an RBI on that one?
He does not.
He does not because of the error? Yes. All right, nonetheless, 3-1 is our score here. Here's the first pitch, fouled off.
Couldn't get the bat back.
The batter, number 1, David Daigle, the left fielder, first time up, had a single and an RBI.
Cooper Carlton has some family watching on YouTube up in Monroe. Thanks for tuning in. I think his grandmother's up there.
Here's a pitch. Rounder, that's going to be foul. Third base coach over there trying to catch one behind the back. Reach his hand out and catch it, but
they had a play in a softball game the other day. It was a fair ball down the third base line, and the third base coach thought it was foul and grabbed it. And then when he realized it was fair, he dropped it. And I didn't know what the ruling was. Someone called and asked me, and because they let the girl stay on first base, and apparently it's the right call.
Should have got awarded an extra base if that happened, right?
No, it was her own team. It was his own team. It was the coach's own team batting.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind. You're right. Just stay where you're on first then. 1-2 the count. Here's a pitch. Round the foul again.
I think it was in the Sandemeyer game, but someone called me. It's a strange play. We had a couple strange plays in that softball game the other day. The umpire turning his back on a low line drive to right field to watch see if the girl touched first base, and the home plate umpire had to make a call.
Hits this one, check swing to Kish over to first base in time for out number 3. But the Spartans do score another run to make it a 3-1 game. We'll be right back with more Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
Here at St. C, we're so excited about partnering up with the Walker High Wildcats. For over a decade now, I've been helping customers find a more personalized sleep experience through selecting a new mattress. At Sleep City, we have a new Power Cool mattress which literally blows cold air as you sleep. If personalized comfort is your thing, try our new Instant Comfort mattress. Here at Sleep City, we treat our customers like friends and family. We know that when you come here, you're looking for a good mattress and a great deal. I'm Trevor Hinkle, and I want you to know that's a promise we can deliver.
You're watching Walker High School baseball only on WLFT.
Five-district game here between the Walker Wildcats and the Comeaux Spartans. Central, the number 11 seed, taking on Alexandria at Central. Number 13, Alexandria. Acadiana at home, taking on number 20, Denham Springs. Number 5, Zachary, taking on number 28, Captain Shreve. And number 9, Live Oak, taking on number 24, Covington. Those are the teams from District 4-5A. The batter, number 34, Caleb Webb, the first time up, ground out to the third baseman.
Yeah, important ground out, too, because there was runners on second and third at the time with no one out.
Caleb Webb had worked to a full count in his last at-bat.
Got some fans from Comeaux on the chat. Somebody's pinned to the picture. Eulin, I guess, is watching on YouTube.
Says what?
Somebody, Cody Eulin says, "Go Alex." So I don't know if it's his brother. I don't know who it is, but somebody on YouTube. We appreciate y'all watching.
And there's a strike to Webb. 2-1 to Webb. Yeah, I believe the umpire is still not happy with Caleb Webb after the tag at home. And Webb was saying that he got him, and the umpire said he was safe. So maybe he's not getting every call, even at the plate.
I agree with the umpire on that one.
Breaking ball for a strike.
That was a good-looking pitch, yeah.
Good-looking pitch right there.
I get the same pitch here.
3-2. Fouls this one back. Webb, first team All-District, first team All-State last year. First team All-Parish, first team All-Metro, signed with Comeaux College as a catcher. Kind of unique, the first time we've seen him play catcher. Here, hits this one hard to left side, out of play. And again, he works the count full. 3-2. There you see the fans here, the landscape around the Walker High School concession area.
I have to run the academy to get some more baseballs. Going through a lot.
Three and two. Here's the pitch. Webb draws a walk.
I think Mr. Jackson will be coming in to pinch run to test the catcher's arm.
No, and there is Jackson.
We're going to see if the catcher has an arm now. First pitch or second pitch?
I'm sending him on the first pitch, but that's just me. Robert Jackson, the team leader in stolen bases. Every time he gets a stolen base, he has one more to his total. Has 28 stolen bases on the year. Here's the pitch, and does not take off. You surprised by that, Dan, or what you thinking?
Well, I think if Hunter Bethel laid a bunt down to third, Jackson may be able to get all the way to third. The shortstop doesn't go cover.
28 stolen bases for Jackson. This one outside. Jackson a good, I'm saying almost 10 yards from the base there. I'm saying about 25 feet maybe.
I wasn't watching him on that start, Chris.
Here's the offering outside corner for a strike, and still surprised that Jackson hadn't taken off the batter, number 14, Hunter Bethel. I don't think I've introduced him.
With 2 strikes now, might see him take off.
Hunter had a sacrifice fly in the first inning for an RBI. Outside, here's the throw. It's going to be deep in the outfield. Jackson's going to steal another one, going his way to third. Slid a little bit early, but that's going to be all right. 30 stolen bases for Mr. Jackson on the year, Robert Jackson.
He almost looked like a baby turtle sliding into third. You know what I mean? He kind of flopped on his chest, and his arms got behind him, and he had to reach out and grab the base. That's
so
what
there's
speed.
the stolen base. Here's the pitch to Bethel. Hits this one to center field. Under it and making the catch. Jackson tags up. The throw is offline, and Robert Jackson scores a run for the Wildcats.
That's what speed does to a defense. That's what speed does.
So Bethel with a sacrifice fly, which is out number 1.
Clint Carver can't even take credit for coaching that speed. God-given talent there.
The batter, number 9, Cooper Carlton, the first baseman. First pitch is a strike. First time up in the first inning, he flew out to center fielder. So Caleb Menard getting a lot of work out there in center field for the Spartans. This one to Hillebrandt. Over to first base. Perez handles it well for out number 2.
Both these, that ball too, Kish got one earlier. It kind of popped up, and that one just stayed flat all the way. I don't know if there's some little rocks out there, but Kish had one. I think it was the last out of the last inning. That kind of popped up on him.
The batter, number 2, Landon Kish, shortstop. First time up, flew out to center field. There's a strike to Kish.
I'm trying to manufacture a run here with 2 outs.
This a little low for a ball. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. Good job behind the plate of Muffalato of stopping that one. Had to really come out of his stance to stop it. Kish hits this one to the second baseman, Richard. Over to first base, Perez in time for out number 3. But the Wildcats do score another run. Our score, Spartans 3, Wildcats 2. We'll take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
Sharkey is a licensed and reputable HVAC contractor. They support Livingston Parish Public Schools and surrounding parishes. Sharkey specializes in maintenance, service, repairs of all HVAC equipment, and offering competitive rates. Call us at 225-222-3332 and find us on Facebook at Sharkey Mechanical Services, LLC.
Sombrer's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrero's Mexican restaurant.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Coach Michael Dumiller bringing the home plate umpire a little bit of water there.
They had
make sure everybody's all right.
They had to use a backup lawnmower today. Their lawnmower wouldn't start, so they had to get a backup in here to cut the motor field before the game today.
Wow.
Now that
We go to the top of the fourth inning. The batter, number 10, Jackson Woods. First time up was a strikeout victim to Reed. Chance Reed looks in, delivers outside. Webb handles it well for ball. Woods fouls this one off.
Sorry, I had to go get some hot chocolate. It's about 45 degrees in this press box.
It feels fantastic, man. Grounder, Kish, can he get to it? He dives, makes the catch over to first base. Not in time. It will be a base hit for Woods. Nice try by Kish there. But
that was a great play all around. It was a great stop by Kish, got up to his feet, but great play by Cooper Carlton of coming off and not trying to make a spectacular play and let the base runner get to second base.
Yeah. Just make sure he makes the catch, even though he didn't get the out, but good job all around. The batter, number 3, Max Cedello, the designated hitter. Inside, fouls this one off. Cedello had a strikeout in the second inning.
He's only batting 207, so there's going to sack here.
Thurman really charging in here. Punts this one. Thurman picks it up over to second base. Not in time. Kish was covering.
Remember I said they're going to give you an out, and then Coach Sam, we talked to Coach Sanford about it. They're going to give you an out, you take an out.
So it's going to be a base hit?
No, that's a fielder's choice.
But he didn't get the out, though.
I know, but it's still a fielder's choice. It's not a base hit.
All right.
You got to get the out at first. Sure out. Now you open yourself up to a big inning here. You could have had man on second, one out. You're gonna take a man on second, one out, or you're gonna take first and second, nobody out. Sure thing.
I think if he just puts a little bit more on it, he gets him out at second base.
Yeah, but it was going to be a bang play. I mean,
yeah.
He had to shore out at first base.
Coach Thompson comes to the mound. Talk to his starting pitcher here. Now runners at first and second. The batter, number 30, Caleb Menard. Menard going to Belhaven University. Finished playing his college career. Menard, the center fielder. First time up, ground out to the second baseman. Chance Reed looks in, steps off, wants to make sure they go through the signs again with his catcher there, Mr. Caleb Webb. Reed checks the runner and now delivers. Another bunt, this one foul.
Sacrifice a bunting in a hole in high school, kind of a lost art, because that was a weak attempt at a sacrifice. If you're going to sacrifice, turn square around, give yourself up, and bunt the ball. He kind of just stabbed at it. I don't know how much time that high school team spent on this. If you're going to bunt, square around right now and get ready for the pitch.
Oh, 0-1 to Bernard. And now Kish goes quickly to cover third.
Yeah, they had the wheel play on a little too early.
Hits this one over to Reed, over the first in time.
Let's do it right into
for out number 1.
Good play by Cooper Carlton at first. He threw it right into the runner.
Now batting number 2, Caleb Monfiletto.
We go to the top of the order. Number 2, Caleb Monfiletto, the catcher. First time up, had a double, scored a run, and then second at bat, hit to the pitcher unassisted. Whenever Reed had to get on his horse and go a little bit quicker than he was anticipating.
Comeaux has exactly what they want up. He's leading the team in RBIs.
Fouls this one back. Monfiletto going to Wallace Community College.
I believe that is in Dothan, Alabama.
Okay.
I cheated again. I looked it up before
Okay.
the game. I'd never heard of it.
I was hoping you would let us know where it was, Dan.
I did. I saw that. I looked that up before the game.
Chance Reed looks in. Still looking in, getting the sign. Here's the pitch. They're going to try to steal home, and he fouled it off.
Well, the home plate umpires, I mean, the batter is, he's calling himself out saying foul ball, when in fact, if it wasn't a foul ball, they would have scored at least one run. I don't know why he was calling himself out on a foul ball. I don't understand why he was doing that.
Trying to steal home here.
Suicide squeeze with your number 1 RBI guy at the plate.
Runners at second and third. Third base coach is really close to his runner over there.
A lot of home plate umpires in the stands. Thought that was a strike. I thought that was clearly outside.
1-2 the count here to Monfiletto. Breaking ball inside. Hit foul.
Oh, he's like, if he didn't swing at that pitch could have hit him. That ball was way inside.
Monfiletto came in with the most plate appearances of any Spartan with 94 on the year. Hits this one high to the right side. Thurman gives chase and it goes out of play. Correction, that's Carlton.
Some more baseball.
So the count remains 1-2 to Monfiletto. Chance Reed looks in for the sign.
I'll tell you what, Bud, remember, if this ball's in the dirt, you got to get your whole body and block that ball. If it's past you, it's 4-2.
Well, the runner at second base is playing where shortstop would normally be playing. Landon Kish, 1-2 to count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one high and hard to center field. Under it is Bryant. Catching and tagging up. Here's the throw. And Woods will score to make it a 4-2 game.
I should have went to third with that ball. I'm surprised that the runner didn't see that ball and go to third. I think, he was just saying, the third base coach just said, hey, you got to watch me. He wasn't watching third base coach. Third base coach wanted him to go to third when he saw where the throw was going.
And the runner stays at second base, which is very interesting.
Yeah, you see that ball going home, you got to take off.
The batter, number 9, Alex Hewlin. The pitcher. First pitch, Kish, unique hop over to first base in time for out. Number 3. But the Spartans score another run to make it a 4-2 game halfway through 4. We'll take a break. And we'll be right back for more Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
I'm William Scott Dykes.
And we're the official law firm of the Walker Wildcats. We're Livingston Parish lawyers helping the people of Livingston Parish.
We're located just off the interstate in Walker.
If you're injured in an accident, if you have a criminal matter, or if you need a succession, give us a call. Don't go to Baton Rouge for an attorney.
For attorneys you can trust, Call us.
At Stein, we're committed to being the most customer-focused home improvement retailer and building material supply store of its kind. We understand that you're not just building a house, you're building a home.
At Stein, we know what we do. We sell building materials, and we know how to do it by offering our customers better brands at lower prices and great customer service.
But why do we do it? That's the most important part. We help people build their dreams.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School Baseball.
Bottom of the fourth inning, we got the bottom of the order coming up for the Wildcats, 7, 8, and 9. Again, great crowd on hand and great job by the digital media girls and guys here of bringing you all the action here with some of the unique camera angles. And Mr. Michael Hilbun, the teacher for this class, brought some new technology in where the kids are able to use their cell phones. So that's some of the actual students' cell phones that they're using to bring you some of the action here. Of course, cell phones with those great cameras on them now and able to bring you high quality, high definition images.
Next year, I believe starting in football, we're going to have kids doing nothing but compiling stats all week and have, for every sport, have updated stats. And the stats are going to pop up on the screen and stuff. So
okay.
He was showing me, I was in there this afternoon, he was showing me all this new stuff coming out.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning will be the seventh hitter, number 23, Philip Thurman, the third baseman. First time up had a single. Looks at a ball here. Actually, the Wildcats were a number 6 seed and made it to Sulphur, losing in the semifinals to West Monroe. If they can beat Comeaux, they would go see West Monroe again. Rematch. Should West Monroe beat Natchitoches Central, of course. 3-1 to count now to Thurman. And that's going to be a walk.
Once again, something that drives coaches crazy. You got a 4-2 lead and you throw 4 straight balls to the leadoff batter.
Casey Bryant, the center fielder up. First time up, had a walk in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Hewlin over to second base. Off the mark. So Thurman will make it to second base.
Once again, you have a 4-2 lead. Just get the out at first.
So Bryant will reach
I know
on
a good
the
throw. He gets him, but you have a
error.
Put a runner in now.
So now we have a pinch runner at second base. Will be number 3. That'll be Braylon Ainsworth. The batter, number 15, Chance Reed, the pitcher.
Is he out of the game now? I don't know if Thurman's out of the game.
He's Coach Sandifer coming out there for a little while.
Yeah, you got a bunt, but you got your leadoff batter. Sacrifice got to be coming here.
He shows bunt here.
Got to throw you a strike though.
Tell you what, you can tell Coach Sandifer has a very good quality assistant coaches here because he stays in the dugout most of the time here. Let the coaches on the field handling it, or showing that he has a lot of confidence. Coach Clint Carver and Michael Dumiller. Clint Carver, the third base coach. Michael Dumiller, the first base coach.
He might get another ball or two here. He might get a mound visit.
2-0 to count to Reed. Reed shows bunt again.
There you go.
3-0 now, so we can load the bases here. Alex Hewlin. Walk Thurman. Bryant reached on an error, and there's a strike. Reed. Last time Reed got on base, it was Ladarian Pollard at courtesy runner. 3-1. Here's a pitch. And strike 2, and Reed not happy with himself as you see him hit the bat on the ground.
That was a weak attempt at a sac bunt. He just jabbed at it. Not very comfortable squaring around bunting.
Full count to Reed. And there is a strikeout.
Oh, he's got him at first, too. Oh, he was halfway to second base. And the first baseman was charging, and the second baseman ran over to take the throw. And he was safe.
So the Spartans Jamie Broussard will come out and talk to his starting pitcher here. That's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Hewlin.
We have our favorite fan from Hornbeck, Louisiana watching. He watches all the games, and we now know where Hornbeck, Louisiana is because of YouTube this year. Remember where? Right up by Leesville, DeRidder, up that way?
Yep. We go back to the top of the order. Taylor Johnson up. First inning, he had a single, scored a run, and second inning, he flew out to the second baseman.
Big spot here. Big spot, top of the order.
Inside for a strike. Ainsworth at second base, courtesy running for Philip Thurman. Casey Bryant at first.
I know he's a pull hitter, but he can poke one over the first baseman's head.
Breaking ball, nice looking pitch there for a strike.
That was the pitch right there to do it on outside corner.
Center fielder makes his way toward left a little bit. Like they were trying to maybe pick off the second baseman, running a little bit.
Yeah, that's a dangerous play because I mean there's a huge gap over there, and the pitch was outside. He could easily poked it down there.
1-2 to Johnson.
That's a balk. That's a balk. Yes, absolutely.
That's a balk
because the pitch, because he didn't throw it to the base. He threw it to the second baseman. That's a balk. That is deceiving the base runner right there. Absolutely.
So it's going to be a balk.
Because if he would have threw it to the base, it would have went into center field. So he just threw it to the second baseman.
So 1-2 to count to Johnson. We've seen our first balk here on our broadcast. So Alex Hewlin will get a balk. Runners move up to second and third. Grounder right up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit as Ainsworth will score. Also coming in is Bryant. Johnson with 2 RBIs.
Hewlin kind of did himself in this inning with the try to get the lead runner at second base rather than easy out at first base, and then the balk. He was kind of responsible for one of those runs at least. Should be a 4-3 game, not a 4-4 game.
After the 2 RBIs, we are now tied at the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-4. The batter, number 28, Mason Morgan, the left fielder, had a single and flew out to right field. Two balls now to Morgan. Ooh, Morgan. Looks like a good high pitch right there to hit.
Yeah. But then he got a 3-0 count and lookers on deck.
3-0 to count. Caleb Webb on deck. Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike. Breaking ball outside for a ball, and that means Morgan will draw the walk. The batter, number 34, Caleb Webb. First time up, ground out to the third baseman, then had a walk. And then, of course, Jackson came in and stole 2 bases. But Webb using the bat first.
You got the 2 people up, Caleb Webb and Hunter Bethel on deck. But you one up in this spot.
Hits this one foul.
Oh, that was his pitch. That was his pitch right there. He is steaming that he missed that.
0-1 to Webb. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball inside. They go to first base. Not in time as Morgan makes his way back safely. Now the infield is going to call a timeout on their own. Looks like to settle down their pitcher.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw down to first. To go ahead run at second. Then he's got time. I don't know where Johnson's going. They called time. He said nobody's covering third, and he took off.
Maybe he's going to talk to Coach Carver.
There was time.
One and 1 to Caleb Webb. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Some of the cool special effects here at Walker High School in the digital media class. Ooh, big breaking ball. It misses inside. Guys and girls do a great job of bringing us the broadcast with the different camera angles and the real studio on campus. Guys and girls working all the computers and everything. Grounder up the middle. It'll be another base hit. And Coach Carver's going to wave home Johnson. It's going to be very close to the plate here. And they tag him, and yes, he is going to be out. So good looking play out there by Menard from center field, throwing out Johnson.
Like it took a perfect throw, and the throw was right on the button.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 14, Hunter Bethel.
So Webb will have a single, make his way to first base, and Jackson will take over running. He'll be the courtesy runner. Morgan will make his way to second base, and the batter, number 14, Hunter Bethel, 0 for 2 with 2 sacrifices, 2 RBIs.
Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher, Webb, number 4, Robert Jackson.
They're playing every Walker hitter to pull. The center fielder's been to the left center side of second base for every batter tonight.
Breaking ball, nice looking pitch there by Hewlin for a strike.
If you can get a gapper here, you have great speed at first.
Grounder, fair ball. And now we're going to get to my Morgan to run toward home, and he will score, and the Wildcats take the lead. But it will be Jackson who is out, but the run does count as Morgan scores. Jackson out at second base for out number 3. The Wildcats score 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning to take a 5-4 lead. We'll take a break to watch Wildcat baseball on WLFT.
You're watching Walker High School baseball only on WLFT.
Tell you what, a lot of action in this 5-4 game, and of course this game is exactly what it should have been. Is living up to the ranking, if you will. Number 15 versus number 18, Walker versus Comeaux. 5-4 game. Couldn't get any closer than this.
Yeah, it's, you know, Walker got some timely hits, 2-out hits there, and, you know, should have scored more runs than that, but, you know, it took a perfect throw at the plate, and then, you know, Robert Jackson picked off of second there. You know what? They got the lead back 5-4.
So at least 3 plays at the plate, right, for this game? All right, we go to the top of the 5th inning. The batter, number 8, Austin Hillebrandt. First time up, reached on the fielder's choice and struck out and has an RBI and scored a run. Hillebrandt calls timeout.
There's a Hildebrandt watching on YouTube. I'm sure related to a young man somehow.
Here's the second pitch to Hildebrandt. Another strike. Here's a pitch. This one gets through Webb's legs, but nobody on base, so no harm done.
Trying to get him to chase a bad one from strike 3.
Lady Cats will play Friday in Sulphur at noon versus Sanamar. Of course, the number 1 seeded team, Pineville, got upset by Sam Houston, so Pineville not around anymore.
I think there's like 1, 2, 8, and 9 seeds in there, something like that, or 7, 8.
Here's the pitch. Inside corner that misses. Walker's number 3 and Sanamar's number 2.
Sorry, 2, 3.
I think, is it?
I think it's 8 and 9. Something like that.
Not 100% sure on the other side. But I know that the final game will be played Saturday at 4 o'clock. Should the Lady Cats make it. Full count now to Hillebrandt. Hits this one to left field. It'll fall in for a base hit. Morgan fields it and throws in the Kish. So Hillebrandt will have a single.
At least he hit his way on. No, didn't walk. So, you know, Perez has swung the bat well a couple times tonight. Isn't he 2 for 2?
Jordan Perez is had a single and reached on the fielder's choice and scored a run.
And then he poked one through that right side.
Here's a pitch to Perez. Outside corner for a strike. Wish we had heights and weights on their players. Perez looks like a big guy. Looks like about at least 6'2", maybe 230 maybe. Perez puts down the bunt, and Reed can't handle it, so Perez will reach on the error.
He tried to rush that. He had all the time in the world, and he tried to rush it.
So Perez will go to first base, and Hillebrandt will make his way to second base after the error. The batter, number 22, Aaron Richard, the second baseman.
You're getting another bunt.
First inning, he flew out to the pitcher and then reached on an error by the third baseman. Here, Thurman will get it over to first base, not in time. And now the bases are loaded with Spartans.
I don't know why Thurman wasn't playing in on the grass. I mean, you got to know the bunt's coming. You have a 200 hitter, bottom of the order, first and second, nobody out, and he was playing deep.
So Richard will get a base hit single. The batter, number 1, David Daigle, had a single and then ground out to the shortstop in the 3rd inning, and 1 RBI.
Batting 327, so Comeaux's got a shot here.
No outs here. Bases loaded with Spartans. Here's the pitch. Grounder to Kish. Over to second for 1. Over to first base. Not in time. And now they're going to send another runner. And the Spartans score 2 runs as Hillebrandt scores. And Perez
that
also scores.
So the runner, they were complaining about interference. When he slid into second, he popped up. I just watched it. He popped up after a slide and interfered with the throw.
So the Spartans scored 2 runs, make it a 6-5 game.
And argue. But he's saying no interference.
They do get Richard at second base for out
and
number 1.
Disrupt the throw, but you can't pop up out of your slide. And
number 10, Jackson Woods.
So Richard will be out number 1. Daigle will make his way to second base. And the batter, Jackson Woods, hits this one hard and deep to center under it, and making the catch is Bryant. And the runner at second base took off a little bit too much, and he'll have to make his way back as Daigle. But Jackson Woods gave it a ride, and Casey Bryant makes the catch.
And he thought that ball was in the gap. I did too when the ball was hit.
Out number 2, the batter number 3, Max Sodello, the designated hitter.
They're going to go check on Casey Bryant out in center field, I think. He kind of did a split. He did a split out there after he caught the ball.
And we have a timeout as Mr. Anthony Baham will make his way out to center field to check on Casey Bryant. Of course, Mr. Anthony Baham, the trainer here at Walker High School, does a great job. Been here for quite a few years now. Always does a good job at all the sporting events. You always see him here. Really knows his stuff too. He knows students and he knows high schoolers and he knows when to go out and everything else. A lot of times, like we'll be at a basketball game and I'll say, you know, we need a trainer on the court. And he'll be like, just go slow. They're all right. I'm watching them the whole time. So he says, when they do this, it means this. When they do that, it means that. So he really knows injuries also, and he knows whenever he needs to run out to the field like he did just now, and whenever he needs to, slow play it and see if the kids are all right, and he's always correct whenever he does do that.
In football, we have injury on the sidelines. I'll go up to him and I don't want to snoop, be nosy any, but I'll just walk up and what I think it is, I'll say, hey, sprained ankle. Say, yeah, sprained ankle.
6-5 our score as the Spartans have taken a lead here at the top of the 5th inning. And they're still visiting out there with Casey Bryant.
While we have a timeout here, I've been on a rant about the LHSA and playoffs, and I texted you and Clint yesterday that, it's a travesty. And look, nothing against McKinley. McKinley is in the select playoffs, but they were 3-17 on the year, and there's no reason that a team 3-17 on the year should be in the playoffs. They're going to travel to New Orleans to probably get 10-run ruled, and it shouldn't happen. The LHSA has got to fix this. They've got to.
So what would be one of your suggestions, Dan?
You have to have a winning record to make the playoffs. That's
Or
That's
district
a
champion.
start.
Yeah.
That's a start.
Or they could limit some of the number of teams that make the. Well, you don't want to limit the number if everybody's having a good year, as well. Max Sadello up. Correction, it's a pitch hitter, number 18, Halsey. And there's going to be a strike.
And Halsey's batting 111 on the year. No homers, 10 RBI.
Jackson Halsey, the batter. They're taken off to second base as we'll have a stolen base now by David Daigle. He'll make his way to third. Chance Reed looks in. Here's the pitch. A little bit high for a ball to Halsey. 1-1, 2 outs. They're going to try to steal home again, and he is going to be out at the plate. And the Spartans score 2 more runs at the top of the 5th inning. Your score, Spartans 6, Wildcats 5. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
All right, we got a new pitcher in there, Austin Hillebrand, number 8.
Hildebrandt's thrown 43 in 2/3 inning, and he has given up 16 walks, 32 strikeouts, has a 2.73 ERA. And we have a score. Acadiana has beaten Denham Springs 4-1 today.
Got a new pitcher in there, Austin Hillebrand. We're trying to figure out who the new shortstop is since Hillebrand was playing shortstop. It's going to be number 18, Jackson Halsey. Will move to shortstop. So that's the 3rd time that the Spartans have tried to steal home, and this time it does not work for them, but they do score 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning to make it a 6-5 game here. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Number 9, Cooper Carlton is the batter, 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch. It is a ball.
I just found out Acadiana has defeated Denham Springs 4-1 today.
It's a grounder to the second baseman, Richard. Over to first base, Perez. Out, number 1.
And we got bottom of 5, so Walker's got 8 outs left. And look, this game since the first inning has been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So the first pitcher to settle down and maybe get a 3 up, 3 down. Could decide this game.
Landon Kish, the batter, 0 for 2. Tell you what, I've been teaching for 28 years. Landon's one of the best students I've ever taught, man. Super respectful, got a great personality. hits this one to third base. McAllister over to first in time for out. Number 2.
That's a nice scoop on McAllister at third. Very smooth.
That's number 2 over there at third now. Time to change at third base.
Muffalato.
So Muffalato the batter, number 23, Philip Thurman. Rounder to Muffalato over to first base. In time for out. Number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats. After 5 innings, your score of Spartans 6, Wildcats 5. We'll take a break. Watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Mr. Dan Murphy here. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Let's see if we have a new catcher in there. No, we had just somebody in there catching until Webb got back. So Halsey will continue his at bat as Daigle got thrown out at home plate, trying to steal home. And I'll tell you what, Jermaine Broussard, very aggressive over there at third base, sending at least 3 of Spartans home, trying to score.
Yeah, trying to steal home. When's the last time you tried to? Have you been to a game where they tried to steal home?
And Caleb Webb was able to get out Daigle on the last time. So once again, Halsey up to bat. And they strike to Halsey. Halsey coming in for Max Cedello. There's a nice pitch by Reed for a strike. Winner of this game plays the winner of West Monroe and Natchitoches Central. West Monroe, the number 2 seeded team. Natchitoches Central, the number 31 seeded team. The grounder, that's foul.
Nice hands.
Oh, 2 now.
Coming into this inning, Chance Reed was sitting at 65 pitches.
This one off. What's that, Dan?
That's coming into this inning, Chance Reed was sitting at 65 pitches. So, you know, this game is his. I mean, down 6-5. I don't think he's walked anybody today. I think it's all been either hits or errors.
I'm gonna check my book after this pitch. It's this one foul. Wow. Somebody made a call. Thank you, the third baseman coach made a call.
That was close.
No, correct. No walks here. High in the sky and under it, and making the catch is Thurman. Made it exciting over there for out number 1.
Chance Reed coming to this game in 44 innings pitch. He's only walked 11, so it's not like he's had terrible control this year.
The batter, number 30, Caleb Menard, 0 for 2. Playing center field. There's a strike to Menard. Three strikeouts on the afternoon for Chance Reed.
Walker's going to have one more shot at the top of the order. We got 8-9-1 in the bottom of 6. We have the immediately order, either up next inning or the 7th.
Grounder up the middle. Base hit for Menard.
I don't know if it's wet out there in center. It's the second time he slipped out there. Looks like he's replacing his divot.
Yeah, we did get a lot of rain yesterday, and this morning I was in the office talking, and Coach Sandifer came in wearing some shorts, and then he said, just got through taking the tarp off, so that's good. We get the field start drying out, and then we don't know whether to take the tarp off toward center field or whatever, to bring some extra water.
And this game originally scheduled for 4 o'clock yesterday, and whoever changed it knew what they were doing because we had a lot of rain here yesterday afternoon.
The batter, number 2, Caleb Muffalato. Caleb with a double. A run scored. Officially 1 for 3 at this point. Here's a pitch. Hits this one high and foul back. Mr. Randy Kish having some fun with the sound effects over here. Does a great job of his timing on it. And there's a big swing for strike 2 to Muffalato. Number 1 seed, Barb, taking on Pineville, number 32 seed. Barb was number 1 just about all year long here. Hits this one foul to the right side, out of play.
Nobody wants to update their scores on Score Stream.
Hey, you look at some of the good camera angles we have. That's from the third base side. We got a third base camera, first base camera, breaking ball. Thurman can't get to it, and it will be a base hit for Muffalato. Menard will make his way to second base. The batter, number 9, Alex Hewlin.
Might get a pitching change here.
And Coach Sandifer coming out to see Chance Reed.
To chat.
All right. And he gets the ball from Reed. And so we'll get a new pitcher in here. We'll have to see who that's going to be.
Caleb Webb's coming in. He's taking off the catcher's gear.
Ladarian Kolar makes his way out.
Mason Morgan's going to go behind the plate. And I guess Kolar's going to go out in the outfield. I'm guessing.
All right, so we're going to have Caleb Webb will be the pitcher.
Yep.
Looks like Ladarian Kolar will go to left field. And the new catcher will be 28, Mason Martin.
Moving to second base will be number 15, Chance Reed.
And moving to second base will be 15, Chance Reed. Tell you what, I like the way the Wildcats come in there, support their new pitcher. There you see Coach Sandifer out there with Caleb, making sure he's feeling good, make sure all the mechanics are going good. And he's still awake over there. Got a new catcher out there. Got to make sure his mechanics are doing well as too. And then, Dan, some of your favorite things to talk about, it looks like the sun's starting to set here, which means right field and first base may have a little bit of trouble with the sun here.
Yep.
Caleb Webb may have had some extra wrist protection there whenever he was catching, so it's all his stuff there. There you see some of the replays from the digital media team. The guys and girls back in the studio. Have one kid working the switcher, going from image to image, and then one kid working the commercials, one kid working the replays, and of course it's never the same kid. Everybody's always rotating around, learning different things. And now the umpires will come in, make sure they're on the same page with whatever's going on. And Coach Sandifer kind of steps in to see what's going on. All right, picks up their hands like, what?
Ask him to take that wristband off? I'm not sure. That wristband may be a distraction if you're a pitcher. So maybe tell him to take that the wristband with the pitches off. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, but all it takes is for someone to complain. I mean, you may have won it all year. Like the guys are supposed to say you won it all year. But if you complain about it, it can be a hindrance to the batter. You know,
yeah,
the sun could hit the
sun,
plastic
yeah,
on
that's
it.
What I'm seeing too. Yeah, the sun could hit it and make a reflection. Yeah, but all right, we're back to live action. Alex Hewlin, the batter, started out as a starting pitcher. Here's the first pitch to Hewlin. A little bit low for a ball. This very well could be our last broadcast of the year, win or lose. Here's the pitch. There is a strike.
The football team started spring practice yesterday. I actually talked to Coach Mahaffey on campus Saturday, and they were looking for a spring game because their St. Helena was supposed to play. They got canceled, but they just picked up Plaquemine. They're playing the spring game at Plaquemine.
Oh, at Plaquemine? Okay, good information. Hits this one hard. It'll be a ground ball single to Bethel out in right field. He guns it in as Cooper Carlton makes his way toward home plate.
I'll tell you what, the third base coach almost grabbed whoever was rounding third, almost grabbed him. He would have been out if he would have grabbed him, but he almost ran right into him.
The batter, number 8, Austin Hillebrand. The shortstop. Austin reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, had a single, and 2 runs and an RBI. Hits this one to center field, and the Spartans will score another run. Coming in and scoring will be Caleb Menard.
Caleb Webb's got to be backing up the catcher on that ball. If that ball gets by, that's another run.
7-5 is our score now. Hillebrand with a single. And the bases are loaded.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
All right, the batter, number 19, Jordy Perez. A single. Reached on the fielder's choice and an error. 2 runs scored.
Almost a base hit from breaking this team wide open.
Perez getting the bat on the ball every single time here. Only swing at the first pitch normally.
He's already poked one in right field. They had quite a gap in right center.
First at bat, swing at the first pitch. Second at bat, swing at the first pitch. Third at bat, one strike, then swung. And he swings at this one. There's a strike. See if Webb has been keeping track of the at-bats like I have been. Which means throwing him something he cannot hit. Here's a pitch by Webb. Move it outside. For a ball.
It's still, it's only a 2-run game, even though it seems like that Comeaux has been batting for 15, 20 minutes, and it seems like they've scored about 6 runs this inning.
It does feel like that.
They've only scored 1.
It does feel like Comeaux has definitely had their way in this game. But like you said, only a 2-run game. 1-1 to count. Here's a pitch. Fouls this one back. And Perez. So Perez definitely going to the plate and doing some work here. Getting the back going, swinging.
Bust them in on the hands here.
1-2 to count. Give it high for a ball. Morgan handles it. Two and 2 to count. One out. Here's the pitch. Hits this one high to the right side. Cooper Carlton looking at it. It's going to be out of play. Buffalado at third base. Hewlin at second. Hillebrand at first.
Perez has got to know he's going to get something to hit because don't want to go 3 and 2 with the bases loaded, 1 out.
The count remains 2-2. Webb taking a while to get the sign here as Perez steps out. Big breaking ball for a strikeout. Good job. Good pitch right there by Caleb Webb.
That was a beautiful curveball. You know it's a great curveball when his knees buckled because he thought it was going to hit him.
Batter number 22, Ian Richard, the second baseman. 1 for 3 with a single. There's a nice looking pitch for a strike. But I like Webb's delivery straight over the top.
I thought the home plate umpire tonight's called a very good game too.
This one a little outside. Webb points to himself saying that's my fault.
Yeah, try to get a little something extra on that one. Just held on a little too long.
And now we have, looked like it was going to be a timeout by the Spartans, but nothing doing there as Coach Broussard was moving in. Here's the pitch. Hits this one foul. Seven to 5 our score. We're at the top of the 6th inning here. So the Wildcats with time to respond. Now Webb steps off. Kind of wonder what the chatter is in the dugouts there. I'm sure everybody's on the same page.
If he can throw that same curveball he just threw to Perez. Might be oddly seen.
One and 2 to Richard. Of course, he's probably telling the home plate umpire, man, if I had my little wristband on, we wouldn't have to call this time out. Outside. Did he go?
Oh,
He did go around. It's going to be a strikeout.
Did Mason Morgan
Second strikeout. Number 3.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions. Woo!
7 o'clock trains, a couple minutes early.
So the new catcher is number 9, Alex Hewlin. Went from being the starting pitcher to the starting catcher now. And Caleb Muffalato goes to third base. Muffalato was the catcher, so now I think we got the order figured out for the
Number 17, Casey Bryant.
bottom of the 6th inning we go. Casey Bryant, the batter. Oh for 1 with a walk. Run scored. And there's a ball. And there's a strike to Bryant. Tell you what, the center fielders have been getting a lot of work today, as well as the third baseman. Every single player out there has been getting a lot of work, in the right fielder as well.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Comeaux. Good team.
Outside, handled by Hewlin. See Coach Terry Peters out there watching the game. 2-2 to count. This one a little high.
Coach Peters doesn't talk very much. He just kind of sits back and long career. He's seen it all and just kind of sits back.
And Bryant strikes out for out number 1. That is the second strikeout of the afternoon for the Spartans.
The pitch was in on his hands. Good pitch.
First strikeout for Hillebrand. The batter, number 15, Chance Reed. There's a strike to Reed. Reed 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Reached on an error. Hits this one right up the middle. And again, at least 4 balls hit right up the middle.
We got the top of the order up.
Top of the order up and a runner on first base.
One last shot at the top of the order.
Taylor Johnson, the designated hitter, up. 2 singles and flew out to second. So Johnson getting the bat on the ball.
I'm not sure if Mason Morgan's now catching. Will he get a courtesy runner since he didn't start the game catching?
And there's a strike. I would think they do because of just the gear putting back on, if he gets a courtesy running.
It'd be because you know who that courtesy runner would be. That's a very important run if he can, one of these two guys can get on.
Right, grounder. And there's going to be a base hit.
That's shortstop.
Or Johnson.
Way up the middle.
3 singles for Taylor Johnson tonight.
We've got Caleb Webb on deck. So do you bunt? Does Mason Morgan bunt him down to set him up for Caleb Webb? What do you think?
We can get 3 more runs, however they do it.
Well, you can't, you can't make it past 7 innings unless you got 7 runs right now.
Mason Morgan, the batter.
Play for the tie at home, the win on the road.
1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And a run scored. Hits this one to the gap. Will it fall? No, it does. It is. So did he actually catch it and drop it, or what happened?
It was. That's kind of far away for us to see. I'm not sure. Well, here's your pinch run. There's the answer to my question. He does get a runner, and
the coach Sanford saying no, we're not doing that yet. We got to make sure.
Jackson, because that's the go-ahead run.
So we're going to say that's going to be a base hit because that was just.
Outstanding effort by the left fielder. Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher.
So if Caleb Webb can hit a gapper, you're up by 1 because Jackson's going to score. There's your pinch runner. There's your pinch runner for the tying run.
So we have a. All right, let's get this all straightened out. So Jackson will be the pinch runner for Mason Morgan at first base. And number 6 will be Watts, will be a courtesy runner for Caleb Webb. At Taylor Johnson at second base.
Good pitch. Wow, he called out a ball.
So the batter, number 34, Caleb Webb. First pitch is a ball. And the Wildcats have runners on first, second, and third.
Caleb Webb could go to right center field. Everybody can run for a while.
Big breaking ball hit hard to left field. Under it and trying to make the catch.
That run
and the
means
Wildcats
nothing,
do not tag up. Good thing because it was a good throw.
Yeah, that run means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can't send him there.
But
can't
Webb
make the third out at home there.
Flies out to left field for out number 2.
Could be Caleb Webb's last at bat.
Coach Broussard calls timeout from the Spartans, and he'll make his way to pitcher's mound. And I'm surprised Coach Carver hadn't called in his guys, and they finally start to make their way over, along with Coach Dumiller. He's going to make his way and talk to the batter here. Looks like it's going to be number 14, Hunter Bethel.
Hunter Bethel knows pressure. Played starting quarterback, and you got defensive linemen and linebackers chasing you. If you're trying to find receivers downfield, there's not much more pressure than that.
Batter number 14, Hunter Bethel, the right fielder. 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs, 2 sack flies. Got an RBI every single at bat here, so see if we can keep this trend going here for Walker High School right fielder. Hits this one high. Infield, third baseman in and making the catch for out number 3. After 6 innings, you score Spartans 7, Wildcats 5. We'll take a break to watch Wildcat baseball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Woo!
Fans enjoying the YMCA song here.
I'm doing it just to stay warm in the press box. I think it is now 36 degrees in the press box.
I think it's a fantastic 70 degrees in the press box.
It is freezing in here.
We go to the top of the 7th inning.
And I have a sweatshirt on.
6, 7, and 8 up for the Spartans. It'll be number 1, David Daigle, the left fielder. First pitch outside for a strike. Daigle single and reached on the fielder's choice. Also had a stolen base in the 5th inning. There's the ball. I want to thank both coaches here, Sandifer and Coach Broussard, for allowing us to have stats, bring you this game. It makes the game so much better here. You know, Coach Sandifer emails me the stats, and Coach Broussard had all his stats on Max Preps.
Nice to know that some coaches still check their emails.
Yes.
We know the coaches that don't.
You're right.
Over the years.
And of course, you know, letting us know, Coach Comeaux letting us know that about Muffalotto going to Wallace Community College and Bernard going to Belhaven University, you know, just, you know, of course, able to promote his team and his players, you know. So we love bringing you to games, and we love promoting the kids. Daigle hits this one high. Under it and making the catch is Carlton. And there we need a little bit more communication as to who's going to make that catch.
Yeah, they're teenagers. They don't know how to communicate, I guess.
Me, you.
Yeah, somebody's got to yell it. They were right next to each other. You would think they would have heard. Somebody would have heard the other one.
Ready, kids? Be ready, Casey.
The batter, number 10, Jackson Woods. 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a single, and a run scored. Hits this one to right side out of play. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. Mason Morgan, the catcher for the Wildcats, 2021 second team all-district, first team all-parish, and he signed with Millsaps College as a catcher. So Walker has 2 catchers going to college, playing catcher in the next level.
We've got Millsaps and Belhaven and our neighbors up there in Jackson, Mississippi. Beautiful part of town they're in. Lived up there for a year or 2.
Full count to Jackson Woods. Hits this one hard to left field, and it's going to be a base. It's going to be a fair ball. He's going to round second. Kolar brings it in. So it will be a double for Jackson Woods. Nice hit right there.
Yeah, that ball was ripped. That was a neat ball right over the plate, and he just jumped on it.
Now batting number 18, Jackson Halsey.
The batter number 18 will be Halsey, Jackson Halsey. Halsey's first time up in the 6th inning. He flew out to the third baseman. Hits this one to the left side foul.
Comeaux would love an insurance run right here.
As you said, Halsey came in batting 111, 10 RBIs, no home runs, 72 plate appearances, so this would be 74 for him. To Halsey. One out. Caleb Webb, the pitcher on the mound for the Wildcats. And he steps off.
Both of these teams have had a chance to really blow this game open with bases loaded situation, but nobody's been able to do it.
A lot of runners stranded by both teams. Looking down at my scorebook here, a lot of marks all over the place, showing that it's been very active out there.
It's been a very exciting game.
Yes. Two and one to count. Here's a pitch by Webb. Outside corner for a strike.
Am I speeding on Burgess again, I guess?
A bit high as Halsey thought about swinging at it. Then he checks his swing and the count goes full to the Comeaux High School shortstop. Here's a pitch, hits this one high in the air, foul, and it will be out of play. Make sure everybody's awake as it hits the tin roof. Count remains 3-2. Now we have a timeout. As Caleb Menard on deck for the Spartans. 7-5, top of the 7th inning. Wildcats trying to get back to an at-bat without any more runs being scored. There's a big strikeout for Halsey. So Webb gets his third strikeout. Out number 2.
That'll bring up number 30, Caleb Menard.
Go, Caleb.
6 strikeouts on the afternoon for the Wildcat pitchers. The batter, number 30, Caleb Menard, the center fielder. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Two outs now. Runner at second base is Woods. Grounder. Thurman can't handle it. Over to first base. In time, yes. Good job. Way to recover there by Thurman. Halfway through 7, your score. Spartans 7, Wildcats 5. We'll take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Joni.
And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School Baseball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy here. Wildcats' last chance to make something happen here. Down by 2, bottom of the 7th inning. And the heart of the order up here. 5, 6, and 7. Cooper Carlton, Landon Kish, and Philip Thurman trying to make something happen here and get a couple runs.
Yeah, you know, what if you had a player thrown out at the plate, and you had a player pick off the second base when they rounded too far. So you never know. But look, you can't get two unless you get one. So you got to take them one at a time here and just get somebody on base to get the time run at the plate.
So Cooper Carlton will lead things off here, bottom of the 7th inning. His first pitch, nice looking pitch right down the middle for a strike to Carlton. Winner of this game will play the winner of West Monroe and Natchitoches Central. Haven't heard any scores yet from that game. Hits this one hard. It's going to be a base hit. Can he make it? Yes, he does. So Carlton does his job.
He had to make sure he made it to first. There was a chance he could have got thrown out there.
Right. But Jackson Woods kind of bobbled it a little bit in right field. Got a courtesy runner up there, number 30. And that will be Dawson Goings, will be the courtesy runner. The batter, number 2, Landon Kish, up now, 0-for-3. And an 0-for-3. He's due for a hit here. Just a little bit low for a ball to Kish.
Not a whole lot of finals on LHSA yet.
Kish hits this one to the right side, and it's going to be foul. One and one to count to Landon Kish. Landon with one of the rare triples for the Wildcats.
Good pitch. That was a beautiful pitch.
There's strike 2 to Kish.
Outside corner.
He's been hit by a pitch twice in this senior year. This one outside. $14 walks. And he scored 15 runs on the year. 2-2 to count now to the Walker shortstop. This one inside.
Hit him.
And he's going to say, no, stay here.
He's saying he didn't get out of the way? Got out of the way? Are you kidding me? He's saying he didn't get out of the way?
Huh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a ball. Good too.
2-2. He's saying 2-2. Or maybe called timeout before.
Yeah, I don't know. Coach Sanford didn't come out and argue.
What I think happened was I think
there was new
he called timeout
way, so.
and then the ball hit him, so he's like, no, you're still batting because we had timeout. Here they're going to go to second base for an out. So the second base umpire said
out and,
and safe.
I think safe that it was no interference.
Yeah, no interference. I think that's what he was saying also. So
yeah,
it will be Goings will be out at second base for out number 1.
We have a pinch hitter.
Number 26, Tristan Priest.
So Kish will reach on the field of choice. And we have a pinch hitter, and that will be Priest.
Priest batting .242. He has no homers and 6 RBI.
And 26, Christian Priest. Here's the second pitch right up the middle to the shortstop. Can't handle it. How are we going to score that one, Dan?
I like to watch the World Series of Poker, and all the poker players say all they need is a chip and a chair. And Walker now has a chip and a chair. I mean, they got him out there. Is there
going to be a base hit for Priest? Or?
That's a base hit.
Base hit. All right, got you. So, Priest with the base hit. Kish makes his way to second base. The batter, number 17, Casey Bryant. Hits this one to right field. Under it is Woods. Settles in, makes the catch. Kish tags up at second. Goes to third. What a throw. And he is safe.
No, I don't understand.
Wow, what a great throw over there by Jackson Woods.
I don't understand tagging because that run means nothing.
So Bryant flies out to the right field for out number 2.
That was a Bo Jackson throw from right field there.
And Priest will stay at first base.
No, Miss Laney Bailey is in the house tonight, taking in the Walker boys, walking down the stand.
2 outs now, so the batter, number 15, Chance Reed. Got the batter, 7-5.
Top of the order next, if you can get one.
There's a ball with the Reed.
And Johnson has had at least two walk-offs in TV games this year.
Fouls this one back. Strike 2. One and two to Chance Reed here. 2 outs. And there's that first and third. Trying to make something happen. Fouls this one back.
Nice job of staying alive.
No win here. All the flags are laying limp in the outfield there. Hits this one to the right side. Under it, settling in and making the catch is Woods. And the Spartans are going to win this game 7-5. And the season is now over for the Wildcats as they have lost this game. And the Spartans will move on to play the winner of West Monroe and Natchitoches Central. And the Spartans do their celebration here as they come in with a mild upset of the Wildcats as a number 18 seed upsets a number 15 seed.
Hey, look, this team isn't going to be an easy out. They swing the bat. I mean, they can hit the ball. And any team that hits like that is going to be a dangerous out. And, West Monroe, assuming West Monroe wins, they're going to have their hands full beating this team 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's right. Next round of the playoffs will be a 2 out of 3 series. The next 2 rounds in the regionals and the quarterfinals. I want to say congratulations to Coach Sandifer on another great season of the Wildcats making the playoffs. Ended up with an overall record of 22-12. The Spartans end up with improving their record to 23-11. and they'll go on to the next round. And, of course, all the assistant coaches, Clint Carver, Michael Dumiller, Ryan Slayton, J.T. Thompson, Mike Dumiller, did a great job over here. And, these seniors, congratulations to those guys. What a great baseball career over the years they've had. And, of course, they went through that COVID year as well.
Yeah, and look, last year making it to the semis, and this year, first round playoffs, had some injuries along the way, but successful couple years for those guys.
You see the seniors making their way out to center field. This will be the last time they'll be playing on this field, but, the future is bright for the Wildcats and all these other guys. So it's hard whenever you lose, but, it's part of how it goes. So once again, I want to thank the digital media guys and girls back in the studio. Did a great job throughout the year, learning and everything else. We brought you every home football game, 5 girls basketball, 5 boys basketball, 5 softball, 5 baseball, plus, as you're watching now, any home playoffs. And so we will wrap things up here. The Wildcats lose this one 7-5. Thank you for watching Wildcat Baseball.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
My dream was always to help other people, but when I tried to start my own business, I quickly realized I was in over my head. That's when I called Alina Levine. She helped me navigate the complicated business of starting a business. But the help didn't stop there. Her friendly team of accounting experts handle all of the things that I never thought of when I started this journey, because I started my business to be a counselor, not an accountant. Thanks to Alina, now I'm able to focus on doing what I love, helping other people.
Welcome to Walker Pharmacy, your local stop for pharmaceutical needs. Whatever prescription you may need, we can provide it with high-quality service. We have a wide array of over-the-counter medications. If you are feeling thirsty while checking out, we offer a considerable variety of beverages at your convenience. Make sure to stop by our gift shop while you wait and pick up items that your loved ones would cherish. And remember, we're your local pharmacy where patients come first.
Are you tired of local car commercials and their corny one-liners? Well, let's see how many we can fit into 30 seconds. We're exploding with deals. We're taking high prices and taking them to the curb. And there's a reason we've been the #1 Chevrolet dealer in Baton Rouge for the last 34 years. Because we have a huge selection of vehicles in flashing text, including the Equinox, the Traverse, the Malibu, and much more. So come and see us today or visit online and let us find the vehicle that's perfect for you.
You're watching Walker High School Baseball only on WLFT.